Mohammed Abdi Hamid Farah and Abdi Rahman Yassindad were arrested in San Diego yesterday in connection to the alleged terror plot. KPBS investigative reporter Amitha Sharma joins me with more. And Amitha, what can you tell us about these men?
Well, both Dowd and Farah are from Minnesota. They're 21 years old. Prosecutors say they left Minnesota with the intent to travel to San Diego to pick up false passports and then cross the border into Mexico to board a plane to Syria, where they intended to join ISIS. Now, these two men are connected to 4 other Minnesota men who were also arrested yesterday, and they are believed to have been working with another Minnesota man who is actively recruiting for kids from Minnesota to join ISIS. Now, the 6 men have been charged by prosecutors, accused of providing material support to a foreign terrorist organization, in this case that is ISIS.
True. Are they related, these 2 men, do we know?
Well, Farah is related to another man arrested in Minnesota yesterday. He is his brother. His last name is also Farah.
I see. And as you mentioned, these 6 men, all 6 of them were recruited by a man named Abdi Noor. What can you tell us about him?
Well, prosecutors say Abdi Noor left Minnesota sometime last year, flew to Syria to join ISIS, and he is believed to be actively recruiting, encouraging fellow Minnesotans to join ISIS, and he is believed to have been in contact with one of the men arrested in San Diego.
Right. And this morning at a press conference, the U.S. District Attorney Andrew Lugar in Minnesota said this about terror group recruiting.
What this case shows is that the person radicalizing your son, your brother, your friend may not be a stranger. It may be their best friend right here in town.
Now, authorities call this peer-to-peer recruitment. What can you tell us about what is that?
Well, you know, it's been thought that social media has been a powerful tool, a very effective tool in recruiting for the web-savvy ISIS and for other groups. That these online videos that have been posted, other websites have been very effective in getting people over to the Middle East to fight with terrorist groups. But prosecutors are also saying that equally effective, if not more powerful, has been friends of people who have left. That they are, you know, that they're in communication with the people who remain in the United States, with their peers here, and they're saying, hey, come join. We're doing a good job here. We'd like you to come join us. And those messages, that private communication, as well as face-to-face contact within a particular community, is also proving to be equally effective as recruitment.
It might be too soon to tell here, but is there a response? Have you seen any bubbling up here from the Somali community here in San Diego?
Well, the Somali community has been hit with some ties to terror networks. A couple of years ago, if you recall, Peggy, there were 4 men who were convicted of providing material support to the terror group Al-Shabaab in Somalia. And about a year ago, I think it was last summer, there was another guy, Doug McCain, who was from San Diego, actually originally from Minnesota. He was actually killed during a battle fighting on behalf of ISIS last summer in Syria.
So there does seem to be connections. I know you'll be following this, and we look forward to your updates. KPBS investigative reporter Amitha Sharma, thank you.
Thank you, Peggy.